baby. Can you believe it? It's 2026. First ooh baby of 2026. What's up, gamers? XLR still works. Gotta get a new one. Hasn't changed in a year. Still hanging out. Voice is very gooey from all the holly and jolly. Couple cups of coffee today on my second and a half, I guess. Yep, that's coffee. Hair's undone today. I did it yesterday though. I did it yesterday. That's why it looks halfway decent. That's why I kind of look like Weird Al today, and not Running with Scissors, whatever the album is. Where it's like it's like bad hair. Maybe it's even just called Bad Hair Day. I don't know. Anyway, welcome back to part 13 of Super Mario Sunshine. The Super Mario 64. Did that already. That was so last year. We're finishing up the Pianta Village, I think it is, and then in-game stuff. Who knows? We got 4 strategy guides. We're using them all. Today's choice is Brady for this level. If we beat it in time, we'll cycle to some other ones. But for now, like, subscribe, ring my bell, check the link down below for socials. And if this is you watching on Twitch, we'll post that link later. But I've done nothing to earn your respect, but do it anyway. All right, let's rock and roll. Happy 2026. See, even Mario knows. He's delighted. It could be 2026. He's like, of course. Could be 1986. Yes. A lot to learn from that. A lot to learn from that. He's delighted. Good for him. Oh, they got the movie guy. The guy from the movie. That's the guy from the movie. The Galaxy movie. What's he from? He's from that. That's not from this. Galaxy movie. They got a Galaxy promo in this. That's cool. I'm glad they're giving the little guy's Illumination a shot. Good for Nintendo for bringing up a little producer like Illumination. I think that's great. 96, dude. It's like 69, but funny. Why they pay me the big bucks? Why they pay me the big bucks, big dog? So last we were here, we had done everything. We had to do some catch up at Senata Beach. I forgot to finish those fully because I'm a clown. So now we're in Pianta Village and we're just rocking and rolling. What is going on, son? How you been? Happy New Year, big dog. Welcome. Dang. Fair. I've been known. What have you been up to? Hopefully your new year went swimmingly. Mine was good. Good to hang out. Chill. Just chill out, hang out. Vibe it out. Sleeping heard, man. Well, hey, congratulations. I am glad you can sleep. I'm glad you've been catching up on some sleep there. Got a lot to catch up on. That's awesome. That's awesome. All right, dang. Yeah, heard, man. Heard, man. That I believe. That I do believe. Secret of the Village Under... This is the Yoshi level, right? This is the Yoshi level, I think. I think we read all of it. I think we actually got all the blue coins and then I dipped from last year. Let me take a look. I can check real quick. 24 hours. That's nice. I try 8. But heard. We'll try 7, but, you know, hey, we get there. 7 or 7 adjacent. All right. There it is. You got any plans for this year or just kind of hanging out? I know it's always a time for people to start planning for things. I'm not a big fan of New Year's resolutions. I think the year is a good place to kind of recombine, and I don't want to say realign your goals because I'm in corporate America and my brain's fried. But I think it is a good time to kind of take stock of what one may want to do and kind of get there. Also, heard, still on that one. I remember last week you were, or earlier last year, you were also just having a good be married time. So I feel that. Hey, something, hair of the dog, but heard, man, heard. Can't say, I respect it. I definitely respect it. Hangovers are tough business. Let me get a tissue. My New Year's resolution is to stop sneezing. give it up. Just don't sneeze anymore. Cut off my nose and smack my face. That's awesome. That sounds really, really fun. That sounds really, really fun. Oh, man. I mean, you know, here's how to stop sneezing. Do a bunch of Coke in game till your nose disintegrates. That's how you stop sneezing. Anyway, follow me on Blue Sky for health tips, tricks, and more. Yeah, that is fun though, man. I love that. That's really funny. Oh, I'm glad. That sounds like a really good time. It's like a really, really, really good time. Call of Cthulhu goes hard, man. That game is a lot of fun. It's got good systems. I'm glad you had a good time with that. That sounds fun. That sounds fun. Delightful. Let's see. I remember we did read this last time, 1 a.m. Oh, bummer. Yeah, yeah, Hearn. Yeah, Hearn. There you go. There you go. Hey, man. Shout out. That's funny. Yeah, shout out to, man, I don't even know. Oh, God, that's brutal. That's crazy. Rum goes hard, though. I'm a big rum guy. I know we talked about last time about being so close to the Caribbean. Rum goes hard, man. Rum's very good. I love rum. So we talked about this last time. We did read this about getting Yoshi. Right, we were trying to get inside last time, and then we died, and that was that. We did jump on mushroom to mushroom. Okay, we read this page last time, so we're just gonna say we've done that. Go ahead and figure out a way inside the stupid thing, and then we'll do that. Yoshi needs... I don't know, he's on this side. Okay, no, rum's great. Cognac's alright. Cognac's alright. Papaya. I can do a papaya. I can do a papaya. That's fine. I can do that. Freeze over here, I think. Cognac is... I don't know if I've ever had cognac in recent memory. I think I have at some point statistically. I like whiskey a lot. A lot's a lie. I enjoy whiskey. I think it's fun. There's a lot of mediocre whiskeys out there, but I don't know. It's got a certain kind of vibe to it that's pretty nice. I really like rum, and I really like what's it called? It's a Brazilian whiskey. It's a Brazilian alcohol. It's in the caipirinhas, but it's a certain... What is it? Is it Kahaka? I think is what it is. Kahaka goes hard. Kahaka is very rummy. Yeah, I feel a lot of that with the like more like strongly distilled spirits can be pretty unpleasant like that. I've had the same with vodka. I've had really good vodka around, and then when it's bad, it's like, I'm just drinking varnish, derogatory. Like, what are we doing? Like, why are we doing this? Yeah, heard and same. I guess it's not. Is it down this side? Okay. I don't love this, but we can do it. Okay. Hopefully, like fungus, because this is the whole game about fungus. This is the fungus level. Fungus among us. Can you eat that, big dog? No? Alright. Yeah, no, I bet it is. I bet it is. I really bet it is. Vodka is just, like, designed to be alcohol. I think it's crazy. Did I... You misjudge one angle, and suddenly you're back to square one. Alright, small indie company. See you next game. I know what it is. I know what it is. I know what it is. Yeah, vodka. It's like grain alcohol, too, and it's literally grain alcohol. But like, there's a famous one in the U.S. called Everclear, which is like 85 proof, or excuse me, 170 proof. It's like it's just alcohol. It's bizarre. It's just like it's just ethanol. It's yeah. Okay, you're familiar then. Sorry to hear that. Pineapple. Yeah, Everclear is a trip, man. Everclear is a trip. It is about as pure as you can get. That thing is just like, hey, let's go. I think they've since regulated it to be less intense, but it's pretty heavy. Some heavy duty stuff. Goes good with drink mix for sure. Yeah, well, You say that. You say that. I don't know a single person who's ever diluted it. Personally. Yeah. I've never had it. It doesn't interest me. But I don't know a single person who's ever diluted it. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, let me lock it. Well, if they do, they mix it with, like, juice. I guess they dilute it other ways, but, like, it's more mixed with things. Whole thing. I say dilute. Like, yeah, I guess they probably put it in, like Kool-Aid mix and stuff. Like, it's added with things, but I guess it's added with juice, could we say. But it's not like it does. It's notorious in the undergrad scene for that. Funny enough. Dang. You know. Jokes aside. Heck of a beverage that. Heck of a beverage that. Is it? I guess it's over here. Are you real? I kind of want to go for the other one because I think it'd be funny, but I'm just going to let it ride. Don't touch that. Yeah, it's rough. Everclear is not for anyone. I like that. Yeah, that's one. That's one for sure. Alright, so this is great because these guys throw you in random directions and hope you have it memorized. This one is annoying without a guide because you have to actually, like, they will just chuck you in a distance. Brutal. Honestly, fair. Fair. Cole. Shout out. Cole does a lot of heavy lifting. With a lot of things in life. Cole is one of those resources that's like, I don't know, I feel like, I think I'm just thinking in satisfactory terms because that's all I've been playing on my off time. But I did play a little Persona 3 yesterday. That was good. But, Cole is, I guess what my brain is trying to say is I feel like in the general modern sense, people in the U.S., should I say, let me clarify, in the U.S., people don't think about Cole outside of, like, barbecue, I guess. And I guess certain industries, but like the general person you ask about Cole, they go, we have oil. But heard, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I don't know. That's just maybe I'm just like maybe this is like I've been up for 90 minutes and my brain's trying to make any kind of connection, which I'm happy to let that be. But heard, man, a lot of it too is just profits. Like if people are willing to buy the trash stuff, why make the good stuff? You know, like if you could just like, and it doesn't take much, as you say, to make the good stuff, but if you could make a lot of the bad stuff versus slightly less of the good stuff, money. People will drink anything. It's true. Get up, Mario. It's another challenge. Walk up to the second chuckster. Camera back. The mushroom in the air. Turn the camera so the mushroom and the chuckster are all in a straight line. Talk to him and he'll throw you to... Yo, it does. Yeah, it really does. Talk to the truckster, throws you to the air, line up properly, left side, you fly through the one-up mushroom. Get it each time you attempt this challenge. Okay. I'm looking for... Oh, this one? Wait. Oh, that's funny. That's cute. I love that so much. I love that so much. They're like, well, I'll chuck you. I love him. That's my guy. That's my guy. I bet. That sounds good too. Oh, I missed. Oh, I missed. See, we got. I want that mushroom. The guy made it sound like it was a good mushroom. I want that mushroom. Oh, I missed. There it is. God, I hate this. Oh, this challenge is so silly. It's so silly. I love these guys. They're so cute. They got such good vibes. I love them. They're my little guys. I want a blanket with like 12 of those guys on it, just like in pattern. I don't know. They're great. They're so silly. I love a little guy. That sounds good, man. I feel that. I could kind of get freaky with that. I never want to get into brewing because I think I'd like it a lot, and I cannot. With hair like this, I'm not beating the self-brewed allegations, so I'm not doing that. But heard, it sounds nice. It sounds really, really pleasant. Welcome to the pink chunkster on a small ledge. I already had someone, when they figured out I had a typewriter, said, of course you do. And I'm like, but I don't use it. Like, if someone gave it to me as a bit, like, I can't be doing this. I can't fit all the things. You know what I mean? It's not happening. It's so funny. Oh my god, kill me, dude. Fortnite in game. That's so funny. Yeah, it's oh my god, no. I cannot be the microbrewery guy. It's not. I cannot do that. I cannot do that. God, it's all IPAs. Oops, all IPAs. I'm gonna call it oops, all IPAs, but it's just adjunct lagers. It's gonna confuse all the hipsters, dude. You're gonna walk in and be like, oh, what's your strongest? And be like, at 3%. 3%. 3%. Take it or leave it. 3% in a 20-ounce glass. Have fun. Have fun peeing all day. You know? Yeah. Nah, I'm good. I know. I don't know, man. No. I'm good. I'm good. That's all I got for it. I'm good. I got guides I gotta research, dog. I got these I gotta do. I got these. I got these. I got these guys. I got those guys. I can't be the guide and booze guy. It's not happening. Oh, hold on. Wait. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. The barcade that combines booze with video game and strategy guide selections. Got one person it appeals to, and that's me. Just saying. Sounds like a vibe. Let me see. Leg. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. That's so good. Leg's a heck of a name. I love that. That sounds good. Mulled wine goes hard, man. Let's see. Glog. Is it? Oh, I thought it was an E. It was off my eye. My eyes weren't focused on it. Glog. Yeah, heard. Give that a shot. Give that a shot. It looks pretty. I thought it was an E off my side. That's on me. For not seeing the modified O. I think I've seen that before. I think I've seen, yeah, Oe, Gleg, Oe, Oe, Gleg. Is that it? Hear me out. I don't know, man. I can make an R sound like a D because it's fat and hurt. I'll take close enough. Close enough's all I'm looking for. We'll give it a shot. Now one of them has an umlaut. I can do it. That's a hard. Like a ooh. Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good. I like that. That sounds very tasty. I do like cloves a lot. I see it's incredibly warm spicy. I see cloves and cardamom. I like a dominant flavor. I love it. Yeah, I have not actually. The main reason I'm familiar with even what that demarcation is, or that mark is for language, is because of that sounds good. Oh man, it's very stone fruity and warm spicy. You can't do that. That's illegal. It's honestly because of Guitar Hero. There's a character named Lars Umlaut, and I thought it was the funniest thing ever. And it kind of set me on that trail of like, what are we doing with these marks? And it was funny. That sounds good. That sounds dangerous. That sounds really dangerous. I got into a plum wine when I was in Japan that I need to get a couple bottles of. And that, I mean, I literally sip on that plum wine for like 2 hours. Like I had like just glass after glass, and I don't even know if it was even boozy, but it was good. That sounds good. That sounds good. Let's see. That sounds like a trip. That's such a vibe. That's such a vibe. Let's see. See what we got here. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, nice. Ooh, Caterpillar's a great name. Caterpillar's a great name. Oh man, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. I love that so much. That goes so hard. I love it when bands do that. That's so funny. That's so funny. I was about to just go ooh. Yeah. No, heard. No, heard. Um, yeah. I mean, I'm willing to let them slide with just the name. Sometimes a good name's all you need. Let's see. Pink Chunkster, face him, heal Tasya. I bet that is Maria. We're tossing Maria playing Sonic. Hit a block, flying off the platform. Walk up to the large blue Chuckster on the right. Stand on the line that joins the previous platform to the two new ones. Approach the line, talk to him. Heal Tasya. Okay. Let's do those two guys. So much. Trying to avoid this level as best I can. Look at, I love Short King right there. It was this guy, right? It was this guy. I think it was this guy. Herd. Was it this guy? It was this guy. Oh boy. They kind of sent me to the moon there, huh? They kind of just sort of sent me to the moon on that one. All right, that's fine. That's fine. We're gonna lock in. We're gonna lock this one in. We're gonna lock in real quick and dirty. So funny. Yeah, I like a good band name. Band names are hard for sure. One of my favorite. I don't know. Do I have a favorite band name? One of the. No, they didn't actually go with that name. I'm not gonna say that because they didn't actually go with that name. But yeah, band names are tough. A good band name goes a long way. I guess I'm gonna stand at the line here. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. I love this guy's little hat. He's so cute. That's my guy. That's my guy right there. Hey, draw me. Okay. So now we just dive. Now we're just diving. Love this one. Kiss Me Where I Pee is awesome. That's funny. I really like the band name. I believe the full name was Swingin' Utters and Johnny Pissbucks, or at least the lead singer's name was Johnny Pissbucks. Either way, Swingin' Utters goes hard. That's a good one. That's a classic. 10 Seconds of Joy is funny. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, there's some, I know a lot of this stuff I'm gonna be familiar with most likely, but it's so funny. That's awesome. Come here, Romy. Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? Oh yeah, we made it. We make those. We win those. We win those every day, every single day, big dog. All right. Line my way over the yellow chuckster. Talk to him when he's almost to the edge, furthest away from the up arrow. He chucks you up to the platform. Heard. All right, fine, we can do that. That sounds fun, man. I love that. That's really funny. So, like, right here, I guess. Hey, buddy. Let's go. You and me. Yeet. Oh, God. No, buddy. These poor guys. Okay. He's just mad at me. That's great. That's great. Full frontal's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I do. I love that. I love that. That space is such a cool space too. It's such a good space to be into. That's so great. That's delightful. I'm glad it's so funny. With the chuckster, regenerating cootie, jump on the head, so the cootie get in the way, talk to the chuckster, facing him dead on, the final platform. You and me, big dog. You and me, big dog. Let's go. Dead on. Chuck me. All right. That was these guys. Oh, God. Yeah. Good band names out there. Some good band names out there. One of my, this isn't a particularly good band name, but one of the things I really do like, Sore Throat's funny. The longest tune was 50 seconds goes hard. A band that just does like 25-second songs kind of goes hard. Like every track is 25 or less. That's so funny to me. I feel it being like calling it like, even because I hate Jared Leto, less than 30 seconds to Mars, which is very, very stupid. But it's worth a chuckle for sure. Not worth doing, but it's worth a chuckle. One of my favorite things about the harmonics rhythm games like Guitar Hero, but especially the later Rock Band stuff, is you of course had to design the name for your band or your group, and you could always, when you name it, you were able to. So they had like a random feature where they had something already created or like a pool of things they could pull from. One of the ones they had, which I thought was a really good band name, was Almost School. Just like SCHOL, just like almost school. Like, I don't know why. It's just like almost schooling. Or it's just funny to me. It's just the thought of like, hey, it's almost school. It's like, what is that? What do you do with that? I love that. I love that kind of stuff. Just like nonsense. Oh no. You're telling me, you're telling me, you're telling me that album literally um integer overflowed a CD player and it crashed and it literally on a software level broke. That's the greatest thing ever. That's so funny. Integer overflowed a CD player is kind of great. That really goes hard. Um, oh my god, that's awesome. That's awesome. I want to believe like after that CD crossed over 99, it just like it just kind of shut down, and when you stop playing it, just kind of pulls out a cigarette. It's just like I don't know what we're doing, man. What are we doing here? God, that's hilarious. That is so funny. Let's see. That's awesome. It's like, dude, we gotta stop. Yeah. Walk to the left side area, wait for the Chuckster to approach, then on this dividing line in the middle. Walk back and forth, make sure Mario's aligned with it, wait for the Chuckster to pass halfway, talk to him, turn toward Mario, chucks him over his shoulder, final platform in the shine. Okay, so it's... Oh, God. So it's the left side, through the middle. Wait. Uh-huh. Halfway. Okay, are we going up? Where are we going? Up? What's going on with this? Up? What is it? Going straight up? Like, Paula Abdul style? Like, what are we doing? Okay, so it's this way. Okay, heard. So it's gonna be like... I see. So it's gonna be this way. Alright, Paula Abdul. Let's go. Straight up. That's so funny. Unhindered by talent is great. That's really funny. Unhindered by talent's awesome. Paula Abdul goes hard, man. Straight up bangs, bro. Straight up goes so hard. I love... Straight up goes hard, dude. Let's try that one again. I think so, actually. I think I have. I don't know if I haven't listened to, Sabrina. Yes, I haven't listened to her extantly, but yes, I do know Sabrina, actually. Yes, I do. I haven't listened to her as much as Paula Abdul, but yes, I actually do. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think she was as big in the US. But yeah, I am familiar, actually. Very tangentially. I don't have that LP, but I have seen the LPs around. Yes. She's a vibe. Yeah, man. Oh. Hilarious. We gotta talk about that in a second. That's so funny. That is so funny. Alright, I love the short king right there. I love the short king. Look at him. That's my guy. I love him. I love him. Hey, buddy. Alright, chuck me, big dog. Why that way? Why that way? Why to the right? What is that? I think that's probably good enough. Yeah, it's good enough for government works. Good enough for me. Alright, let me lock in here. We'll talk about that in a second, buddy. Oh, nice good flip. That was a really... This flip made it look like I knew what I was doing. Bro, that's hilarious. Turbo for free. Dang, man, nice. Dude, what even is Turbo? Turbo is like the one that lets you like, it gives you like no ads anywhere, but it's like slightly more than a, is that right? The subscription, is that how that goes? I've never known anyone who's ever used Turbo. I ever. Okay, heard. Makes sense. That's funny. That's fair, honestly. That's gonna send me. The timing on that is pretty weird. The timing on that's pretty freaky. But to double back, no, I'm loosely familiar with that. The Sabrina music video for sure. It's so funny. Man, it's so funny. That's so funny. That's so silly. Yeah, that's so funny, man. That's very that tracks. That tracks for sure. A very 90s, early 2000s, or like 80s, 90s thing to do for sure. Very very MTV. That was MTV, I guess. Man, MTV. Boys. That's funny. That's funny. I'll check that out. That's really funny. Hilarious. Well, at least they knew their market. That's funny. Sabrina I'm most familiar with is naturally Sabrina Carpenter. But that's, you know, neither here nor there. She's fun. She's very much like, she feels very much like the second coming of Madonna, which assumes that Madonna left and she didn't. You know what I mean? But she's like Madonna, but she doesn't have to like obscure innuendos. She could just like say whatever. So anyway, she's just Madonna, which was great. We love Madonna, but yeah. Yeah, no, heard. I remember you also mentioned the Like a Virgin album cover was one of those as well, where you just like, yeah, it's not doing it for me. Yeah, it's funny. Good album. That's a strong album cover, though. Good album. It's a really good album. It's a really good album. That album cover was actually the album that made me realize I understand why people were like, Madonna bangs though, bro. Madonna bangs. It was an album. The album cover made me go like, oh, I understand why people may have had beef in the 80s. Like, I get it. In terms of just like, it's smaller than a poster, but it's definitely not as impressive as a jewel case. Like, I'm like, I get it. Hey, buddy. Chuck me, big dog. We did it. First try, baby. I was here. This game. Yeah, no, Madonna's great. Madonna's really cool. Madonna is. Yeah, she really is. She's got some really, especially like once you get out of like the 80s, her 90s stuff is real. And 80s stuff is good too, though. But her 90s stuff is really counterculture-y, especially like for the 90s, where the 90s was almost like corporate counterculture, derogatory. She really had a good sense about her there. And then her 2000 stuff, she's never had a bad time. Honestly, like in the 2000s, she still bangs. Like, she's just good. She really is just like consistently good. I love it. She's delightful. Yeah, Material Girl goes so hard. Was it 2004, 5? Hold on, let me look up some Madonna. Now I'm not even thinking about Madonna. I really liked Confessions on a Dance Floor from 2005. That album kind of goes hard. It's a little Euro dancey, which is good. That's kind of fun. But it has some really cool tracks. It has some really, really, really cool tracks. It's got a really striking album cover, too. Very just bubblegum, just like popping out there. That's a fun one. Yeah, for sure. She's really clever. No, you're fine. Yeah, she's really good. She's really quite savvy. I like Madonna a lot. Yeah, she's so fun. She's just so fun. I'm about to go down the Madonna track again, maybe. I got time. I can do so. I can go down. I can turn into the Pokey Pig. I can get down and dirty to some Madonna soon, man. She goes hard. She's so cool. Porky Pig there for a second. Let me lock in. All right. Relying strictly on the Chucksters is pretty tough. So it's fair. You got Flood for this one. Thanks to Flood, you only need a few Chucksters, not a whole lot of time. Be sure to follow the tips carefully. Round the plunger, immediately side somersault to the coin. Allow the Chuckster to throw Mario to the next platform. Somersault over the center to get the next one. Leave and hover to the gap. Distant island. Dive to make sure you make it. Chuckster, toss him to the platform. Side somersault next 2. Ignore the arrows. Leap behind them. Bounce on the wire overhead to snag the 2 of the Chucksters. Final 2 and second last platform. Little trouble. Okay. So minimal chucking. Just jump. It's fine. Great. We can do that. Hey, you want to go and hey you go. That little maneuver is gonna cost us 6 minutes as I go get the stupid launcher again. Yeah, I like Madonna a lot, man. Madonna's really, really tight. She's so fun. She's got really, really, really cool music. And Oh, Lady Gaga is cool, man. Yeah, I know what you mean. I think Lady Gaga is... Pink's fun. Pink has really settled out in the last 15 years. Lady Gaga is interesting because I think she's more verbose and to the average Christo-fascist. I mean that unironically. She's very scary because she's very just like... She's just very forward, and I don't know. It's hard to... It's tough. There's no Reagan. I guess the difference between Lady Gaga and Madonna is there's no Reagan to think about, Ronald Reagan. So I think that's why she has a lot of more heat, should I say, than Madonna for the average Joe, at least in the U.S. I'm only mediated by the U.S. here in this case, and that's admittedly a ton thing to be mediated by, especially musically. But yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. That's funny though. Who? Pink? Pink might have. I thought she still does stuff. Let me take a look. Let me see. Yeah, no, I know. Pink artist. I think she still does stuff. Maybe not like actively, but yeah, no, she still does stuff. Like it says still, I mean, Wikipedia says still active, whatever you want to do. Let me see. What's she up to? Hiatus in 2020. And she did some concerts in 22, 23. She's periodically doing stuff, but it's not like I would say she's not like ripping. The beef dress goes hard, and the beef dress is good. The beef dress is really good. Yeah, no, she's clever. Lady Gaga's a delight. Lady Gaga is really, really cool. She's fun. She got some really good tracks. One of I need to grab this guy. One of my favorite tracks of hers. It's very popular. So like, believe you me, it's in the current cultural malaise right now, should we say? The song, I don't like Bruno Mars. I just don't much care for his sound. The song she did with him in 2025, "Die with a Smile," is just like the harmonies in that song are untouchable to me. They are just like untouchable harmonies. They're so good. I really liked Joker 2. Yeah, I did see it. The harmony, yeah, I really liked Joker 2. I like the first one a lot just because it's a nice kind of distillation of that kind of movie. Admittedly, you should probably just watch Red Dragon or Silence of the Lambs. That's the better film. But it's cool to see a superhero film construct itself as like something like that. I like the second one because it takes the first one and goes, hey, if you like that movie because you agree with Joker, you're a dweeb. And I thought that was hilarious. So the first movie being basically like a stunning rebuke and borderline just smackdown of the first one is so funny. It's so good. It's definitely anti-nerd, and I mean that positively. I really like the first one. Again, I think the first one's a great time. The first one, you should just watch Silence of the Lambs and call it a day, admittedly. I think the first one's a good time. However, people who like the first one for more than it just being a halfway decent time is just like, what are we doing? But yeah, second one's great. Second one's really, really good. I think it's really clever. It's really angry, and I like that. I really like you can feel the seething hatred for the fans of the first one. I think it's awesome. I think it's so good. It's a good movie, man. That's a good movie. It's so funny. I love that. It's hilarious. Alright, I'm just gonna do this here. Okay. Yeah, I would say for the first one, there are other films to watch that do it better. Again, I thought it was cool to see that approach for a superhero film, but admittedly, it is not effective, should I say? Not as a negative thing. It's just there's a lot of movies, you know. Admittedly. Okay, let me. Oh, okay, great start, Billy. I thought I was gonna be cutesy and jump over it and do that. I think it's interesting. I don't actually know if the first one, and let me think about it. And maybe, because I think think about it. The uncritically laud is where I'm kind of maybe. I think what the first one does, more than anything else, is it attaches itself to Batman. And so someone who's watching it for Batman, and Batman's got a lot of baggage. You will not hear me say anything otherwise. If someone's watching it just for like Batman stuff, then they're gonna have a good time. But more than that, I would say because the first one itself is intrinsically tied with Batman, it has its own kind of baggage, but I don't know if does it uncritically lauding the villains interesting. Well, that's the thing. So because the first one is really into Batman as a space, I think it falls into some superhero traps that the second one does not. Neither here nor there. I'm just kind of thinking about it. I don't know if it uncritical is where I'm kind of like, that's a pretty big claim. Maybe not a big claim. Let me think about it. Maybe. I'm not willing to say that's not true. I just have to think about it. Interesting. All right, let me see if I can. I think I can just do this, please. I love this so much. There's the last one. No. That's unfortunate. Next time for sure. I mean, here's the deal. That's probably fair. I'm trying to like get my brain around it, but I haven't seen it in a couple years. So at the end of the day, I'll give you that. Sure, fine. That's fine. If that's your read on it, I don't disagree. I think that's super fair. I think the film is more critical of Joker than it isn't. However, I think the problem with it is... See, I think that's fair. Yeah, I'll give you that. Yes. I also think a big problem with it, too, is surrounding the film, the hype and stuff surrounding the film, people wanted it to be a problem. And I think that, to me, is as interesting, if not more so, than the film itself. Where I feel like, especially in the United States, I can only speak to the United States experience on this film. In the United States, I genuinely think people wanted it to be a film that caused a mass shooting. Like, genuinely, I think people wanted it to cause a mass shooting. In a way that's, like, uncomfortable. I mean, anything like that's uncomfortable. It's like they wanted it to be violent. It's weird. I don't know how to describe it. But all this to say, yeah, man, it's a weird one. It's a weird cultural artifact for sure. Yeah, and so like I think the film itself, if it wasn't for all the like cultural stuff around it being like it's gonna be a mass shooting kind of thing, then I'd be more inclined to dig it, I guess. I think it's a good time, but anyone who thinks it's like the most incredible film ever needs to watch another movie. Like, I'm begging you. Okay, ready? Because it's good. It's aggressively good. It's not great, but it's aggressively good. I feel you though. There we go. That's fair. Yeah, no, that's fair. I went into the second one just without an expectation. I thought it was an interesting approach that they made it a jukebox musical sort of thing, and the approach to it was like it was almost like anti-musical, like positive, like it makes fun of the entire sentiment of a musical. But more than that, it understands the first film better than the first one. It's great. Yeah, it's great. No, I heard something about that, but I didn't know what that meant, because a lot of people, in my experience in the United States, anytime they're singing in a movie, someone wants to call it a musical, right? So it could just, I don't know. It's hard to, all this to say, it's good. I really liked it. Yeah, same. I kind of been into it like, I'm just going to have a good time, and it was a good time. It's got such a good ending, too. Man, I love it. That movie did not do well, and I love that it didn't do well. It was like the perfect like pin in that kind of narrative approach to a superhero film. I loved it. It was so angry. I love the anger in it. It's angry at like the fans, which is great. It's so mad. I love it. Here we go. Pianta's in need. 21, 28. Oh my god. One day it's there, the next it's gone. One of those days it's here and the lava's back. It's traps of villagers. Can you rescue them all? Probably. Oh my god. I think they all drop coins, maybe. You can get blue coins from each of them after you've saved and cleaned them. Okay. Once you've there's time missions between there at the foot of the bridge, 3 minutes. Excavate, irrigate the 10 villagers trapped in the lava. Sounds hairy. It's not that tough. Once you look in a lava puddle, douse it with water until he pops up. Release the R button, press it again, and clean off the guy. Technique speeds things up tremendously. Plus, the following is an account of the trapped villagers. Chatting with some friends. Let's see. Yeah, no, it's great. Yeah, no, it's great. It really is good. It really is a good movie. Like, it starts off like, yeah, sure, whatever, but it goes hard. I love it. It's great. It's great. I love the whole franchise is kind of fun. I think it's also one of those rare things where the sequel makes the first one better. One thing I liked about the sequel is that it paints the first one as like a sensational documentary where he shot a guy, but the film that we saw was the sensationalized version of that. I thought that was really clever. So it gives it this extra space to breathe in a way that I think a lot of sequels don't. There's a select few sequels that make the prior one better. That's one of them for sure. I know it's great. Like, it's great. It gives it like a different context in the space that I think is delightful. I think it's really funny that like the actual reality of it is the second one and the first one is this myth. Oh, it's great. It's awesome. It's clever. No, it's good. It also the one that the speaking of like sequels, the one sequel that I think is better than the original and makes the original a little bit better, but I think actually takes the original to new heights. This is a heck of a mention. Is is Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. I think Bill and Ted 2 is better than 1 in a lot of ways. I think 1's great, but I love Bill and Ted 2 so much. It's just such a good movie. It's so clever. It's so in your face. So good. It's got such a good sense of the space it inhabits. I love it. I don't know. It's tough. Bill and Ted's a tough one for a lot of people. I like Bill and Ted 2 though. Man, I love the first. The first one's a good time. Again, when I say I love the first one, that's probably fair. When I say I love the first Joker, I do want to operationalize some terms. I think it's a really good time. There are better movies in it, and I'm not gonna be the guy to be like, "It's the best thing ever." I just mentioned that because like there are some films when someone says they love it, you gotta ask why. Joker's one of them. If someone says, "I love that film," tell me more. I'm not willing to write you off yet. Tell me more. You know? Or like, I feel the same even about Silence of the Lambs. Okay. What is it that speaks to you? You know? Or if someone says an Edgar Wright movie, that's fine. But if they say Scott Pilgrim, tell me why you love that movie. What does that mean? So Joker's one of those. I'm like, yeah, I like it a lot, but baggage. Fair though. So funny. Let's see. To the right, female villager. That's yeah. I will always hit them with a tell me more, because a tell me more I can still back out of the conversation. I'm not going to engage with them beyond. Depending on their answer, I'm going to disengage and bow out. You know, but I'm willing to say tell me more, because maybe there's a dynamic I missed. For me, I think it's cool to see a superhero film done in that style. Just watch Silence of the Lambs, but it's got ideas. You know, it has ideas. Second one takes it to new heights. It has ideas, and I like it. Especially at the time I was getting like worn out of superhero movies. I still am. I think we're all done with them in the U.S. for sure. I say we all are. Like, you know, Marvel isn't gonna bring in $2 billion. Heard. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah. Oh man, I loved it. They're not beating the red hat allegation, that's for sure. That's so funny. I love that. That's hilarious. Right at the bridge, female villager can be washed from the lava puddle hosed after the first save. Joining lava puddles just to the right of the first villager. Squirt the water in both puddles. Raise the trapped couple. Spraying them off. And save. Let's follow it in order. Actually, let me take a look here. It was 21 through 28. All of them are just for cleaning off the guys. All of them. Okay, we can do that. Yeah, I hate it. I'm not happy about it either. I hate it. That's awful. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah. Yeah, the U.S. export of media is one of the biggest threats out there. It's an interesting approach. I watched a documentary, well, video essay on, not that was a difference, right? But I watched a video essay on the way Japan culturally exported media. Nothing can be done about it, really. But I hate to say that, but yeah, nothing can be done about it. But how Japan culturally exported anime and manga and video games too in the 80s and, well, in the 60s and 70s, anime and manga to anywhere that isn't the US, and then 80s, 90s, 2000s, video games, anime and manga to the US and still globally, and how that is how they got themselves back in the global stage. What I'm seeing here is it's control of platforms, and I'm kind of seeing that with the rise of like Netflix and things and distribution services, where American, I don't want to say the word exceptionalism, even ironically, because that's such a loaded sentiment, especially right now. I'll just say culture, derogatory, right, is being exported at an alarming rate through the media landscape because it's all internet based, and so it's just like immediate delivery. Licensing and whatnot notwithstanding. But all this to say that it's called, I think it's called soft. I think it's called, is it soft culture? There's a word for it. I think it's called soft culture. No, what is it? What is it? Soft cultural export. There's a word for it where it's not like coming at you with a stick. Cause like the, soft power is what it's called. It's called soft power, right? Hold on, I'm trying to find the term for it. Yeah, it's called soft power is what it's called. So the US is typically known for hard power, famously by the quote of speak softly and carry a big stick always comes to mind, where it's always like, hey, we can still beat you to death, right? That's not a great way to live in a place. I don't feel like that requires any further explanation. But soft power is the idea that we can shape culture and values through the media being exported and without needing violence in the sense of like guns, right? It's violence through writing. It's soft power. That's what it's called. Something we're checking out. Yeah, I mean, for a while, we were a hard power. We're just coming out there swinging, just guns and things and landing and. Still do that in the Middle East. I got nothing to say. Yeah, no, like, okay. But yeah, soft power is a big one. Where it's the cultural media, it's the media being exported that's doing a whole lot of damage. It's tough. It's tough. I'm not happy about it either, man. It's bad. It's bad. Yeah. It's so messy. I hate it. I hate it. One thing I heard in a Discord community I'm a part of, international community of just like people who like writing about games. Some people even work for games, which is pretty cool in the game space. But one of them described is, oh, that's fair. No, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair enough. Well, I'm glad to get to that. I'm glad that's the case because they also mentioned that like. It's kind of crazy that someone, I think they're from, I don't know where they're from, somewhere in Europe. It's not helpful, but they're, are they Swedish? Anyway, they described how horrible it is that they know the U.S. justice system better than their own because of cultural exports of media. I'm like, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. Soft power is the big one. That's the one that's just, it's so crazy. So we got 1, we got 2 and 3. I saw them in front of me. We'll clean them off. Then we'll look at 4. All right. Here we go. Give me the coin, baby. Nice. Yeah. No, I know. It's scary. It is scary that like one of the biggest exports we have is our legal system. In the sense of like the mediated landscape, it's part of it is like it's crazy. I don't know, it's crazy to me. Like living in this place, like I'm like, well, yeah, of course we know it, but it Jesus Christ, that's funny. It's crazy. It is really uncomfortable. It's yeah. And it's all just because like Netflix has unfettered control of the mediated landscape. Like Disney too. I'm not saying it's all Netflix, but with Netflix's, at least in the US, they are taking over the distribution and all the everything of Warner Bros. Discovery. Oh god. No, it's true. That's fair. That's fair. Just keep in mind, my memory is around the fall of blockbusters, which I love, and the rise of Netflix. So fair enough. Heard. Tell me about it before that. Tell me what was going on then, because that's interesting. Because I know it from the Netflix perspective of like Netflix is this big powerhouse that's making global deals and doing that, but it's all very singular focused. From what I've seen, not very status quo, which is not surprising. But it is annoying. To the right of the pianta, 2 mushrooms, raise him, and keep moving. Okay. Between the 2 mushrooms. Is it this guy? It is this guy. I'm going to sit next to his wife, but whatever. Or partner or something, who knows. Child, whoever that is. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. My Cousin Vinny's such a good movie. Yeah, that is so crazy. I hate that. Yeah, we definitely are big producers for sure. Double back to the left of the last save. Trap to the left of the Pianta. Couple. Intersection. Wash him off. Head to the left. Heard. So it's this guy, right? It is this guy. Okay. I think. I mean, either way, we're gonna get him. It's not a huge issue. You want it clean, big dog? Okay. Yeah, wait, what was that? Are you clean? Oh. Okay. Fine, fair enough. 6. Villagers trapped next to a coin crate. Left a villager 5. Poor little kid. And follow the path towards the fruit tree. I can do that. I can do that. Yeah, no, it is fascinating. For me, it's fascinating because I'm in this stupid space, but I see the horror of it all. Of just, I mean, what can you do when it's just this monolith coming at you with media all the time? The media landscape does not stop. Find the puddle. That was it. That was 7? That was 6. 7's up here. I'm incompetent. Wash the puddle of lava intersection near the fruit tree. Raise another villager. Make him sparkle. Then run to the left of the intersection. Okay. So it should be this one? Yep. Oh, sorry, but I got 7. What's going on? Yeah. But hey, D&D. Yeah. I know. That sucks. But yeah, do let me know. I know you probably typed. Let me know your experience with the mediated landscape before Netflix, because again, that's all I'm familiar with. It's gonna be anything past like 2000, and even still, I'm not really. It's tough, but that's where I'm mostly used to with it. Find the puddle of lava near the pedestrian bridge, fruit plateau tree. The villager turn back down the road. The dried up spring. I can do that. So it's gonna be this guy. Yeah. This level used to be hard for me as a kid. I don't know. Not really hard now, but as a kid, it was tough. Cool. Let's see. Nice. Let's see. 1990 media landscape. 1 to 2 TV stations. That's nice. I see that. Okay, I can see that. Yeah, I can definitely see that. Um, yeah, for sure, for sure. That's interesting. That's interesting. That it was all locally funded stuff, and yeah, I feel like that was I don't know. I feel like I know that's what happened in the '80s in the U.S. I mean, we are the congrats. We're the cancer upon the world that makes this possible, and I don't mean that with any kind of. I mean that as loaded as it comes. Because I do know it was the '60s and '70s. TV, if you had a TV, that was pretty crazy. But more than that, TV stopped. TV was over at like 9 p.m. coast to coast. And then in the 80s, it was, of course, wasn't NBC. It was CNN. That's the one. CNN is the one that said 24 hours all the time. Keep you hooked. And then they kept adding and adding and adding and cable and this and satellite, and it just 80s. It's all 80s. It's always the 80s. It's always the 80s unless it's the 50s. Dang it. Yeah, for sure. In the US, at least. In the US. For sure. Um, that's funny, man. That sucks. Yeah, fair enough though. That makes sense. So you got the 80s overflow. Sorry. That sucks. Let's see. There's a lava puddle in front of a spring. A woman is bending over molten lava, lost lover. Spraying them up. Down the road towards the basin. The last traps on the northernmost point of Pianta Road? Northernmost Pianta Road. To the right of the chain chops bathing basin. Raise them up. Hose them off. You're good to go. That's stressful. Was it? I think it was this guy. Yeah, it was this guy. Right here. Come on. Get up. Get clean. But Elmo. I feel you. That sucks. And even like what's going on now, which is just like in the U.S. Let me speak about what's going on in the U.S. now. I can't speak globally, nor should I even try. Congrats. I mean the U.S. allegations, right? What's going on now in the U.S. mediated landscape is the attack on national broadcasting and further splintering it. And so there's so much like funding not there anymore being cut just as like a show of force from a fascist government. And it's like, it's blowing my mind that that's kind of where we're at now. That's how it goes, fortunately. This time, alt-right rise. Let me see. England. Yeah, fair. Yeah, I believe that. I believe that. Yeah, that's interesting. That is interesting. That's gross. I hate that. Bring your debt. Take this. Sure. Give me the money. Oh, it's back there? I did not expect it to be back there. That's nice, I guess. Cool. That's 28. That's what I had. I hate that. That's so icky. Yeah, because like now we've got like this push against PBS or like NPR or any of the nationally funded broadcast services without being pushed back by yeah, I believe it. I believe it by the current government, and it's uncomfortable stripping that away from people. No, it is. It is. It really is. It really is. It's that. It is. Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. Yeah. Yeah. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear about that. I'm not surprised. Also sorry to tell you I hadn't heard about that big cultural push. I mean, why would I? I'm in the place where it comes out of, right? But thank you for letting me know about that. I'm happy. I'm not happy. What's the word I'm trying to use? I'm excited to learn more about this because that's really fascinating and horrible. And I'm sorry y'all are being subjected to what's going on across the pond. Derogatory. Yeah, no. Because I do know we hit England hard with it. Because like right now, England's got that big yeah, I'm happy you're getting happy you're getting Americanized, big dog. Next you're gonna have guns and smoking cigarettes and praying to Jesus or something. I don't know. I feel you. Yeah. No, it sucks. That's really uncomfortable. That's brutal, man. I hate that. I hate that. It's so weird. It's so weird. Yeah. It's just so like, icky. Yeah, I hate that. I'm not surprised though that. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go take care of this guy. Just when you have everything in order, Shadow Mario comes around. Don't let him vandalize. May be so disappointed. Shadow Mario trails out on the tree. Before you go after chasing him, beware he leaves a trail of lava. Wherever he runs, your ability undone by simply running behind, squirting him. Run and squirt. More than run and squirt. That's all we do is run and squirt. Shadow Mario begins at the end of the bridge. From there, he heads to the left, pauses in the westernmost corner. Downs him good. He takes left to the north. Circles around the mushroom. From there, he continues to run around. Yeah. Oh, I hate that. That's so gross. I hate that. Yeah, that's fair. I'm not surprised. Yeah, the Christo-fascist angle is unpleasant, to say the least. To put it very, very mildly, it's downright disgusting is what it is. I hate that. I hate that so much. I know it hit Australia pretty big too. I mean, Australia's always been fairly more. It's been. I heard it best described when I was there as when America sneezes, Australia catches a cold. So it's always been kind of buddy buddy in a lot of ways in that regard, derogatory buddy buddy. But I do know they've had a huge resurgence of um Christianity in that regard. Yeah. heard heard. Oh no. Those are tough. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. Jump back down, favorite spots. They're aggressive, man. Downright mean, petty. Terrain's not too difficult to negotiate. Speed, Mario runs. Whatever. Just spray the guy. The other guy was just like, just spray the guy. I'll just spray the guy. It's fine. I can just spray the guy. I can just spray him. Fine. That's awful. I hate that. I hate that for you. It's really unpleasant. Yeah, it is bizarre. The I don't know. I'm in the place where it's always. I'm in the south of the U.S. too, where it's like really prevalent always. God, it bothers me. Oh, it's true. No, it is true. It is true, and it's not got any better by the current administration. Especially with wow, he just runs super hot lava now. He just does that. That's kind of cool. I didn't remember that. That's actually kind of cool. I like that. Huh. That was actually kind of neat. Easiest one in the game. That was actually kind of neat. I like that. I'm not surprised though. Yeah, and it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. All that money would be better served in the dang country helping people. You know? Yeah, that's fair. Oh, I'm not surprised. Yeah. That is not surprising at all to me. Is applying actual official. Ugh. That's for private schools. That does not surprise me at all. Can I go in here or is it blocked off? Oh, it's blocked off. Okay. Alright, heard. Oh wait, what do I do now? What are we doing here? When Mario returns, all of the Pheno floods, taking the rooftops, keep from drowning, can't enter area except Corona Mountain. Exit out of Corona Mountain, and then it dissipates, and go back and finish Chapter 8. Okay. Let's do it. That's so bad, bro. I hate that. I hate that so much. Yeah. Yeah. Man, that's awful. That. The schooling's a big one for me. Again, as someone who came up in the education system in the U.S., which has its own baggage. But I really value education, which I feel like shouldn't be a hot statement, but it is. And yeah, the attack on like schooling in the U.S. and trying to hear about outside the U.S. too is stressing me out. I hate that so much. No, Heard. It really is. Yeah, we really are. Yeah, we really are just like. We really are cartoon supervillains, yeah, honestly. Like if someone wrote about this in like a comic book, you'd go, that's not real. They're saying, well, this is literally what's happening 24/7. Thanks for asking. Like, honestly fair. Honestly fair. It's so funny. Cartoon supervillains is hilarious because it's true. It's not hilarious because we're living in it, but the hilarity is in the truth of it all. Heard, man. And agreed. No, Heard. No, correct. Nor showed you. It comes down to the way cultural power is disseminated and the fact that they've been working on this since the 80s. It comes down to the superpowers in the U.S., should I say, the political action committees that make this possible and fund for this kind of thing. You're exactly right. And I think that's what people in the U.S., should I say Americans, and people, the United States citizens, should really understand is that the villain in any narrative here is never the individual. We don't know that. I say the royal we, right? Don't know that. Well, I know that. I guess a collective we don't know that. Yeah. It sucks. Yeah. I mean, I say this facetiously, so take this with a grain of salt. You could probably blame Reagan for like 90% of it. Jokes aside, agreed. It really comes down to just like those super PACs that make this possible, which is uncomfortable. The power of money is Anyway, give me a tier 3 sub. No. I know you can. I know you can. I know you literally can. You literally can. It literally comes from ranking. I know you literally can. Yeah, it literally is right there. I agree. I agree. If you want to put it on one person or two people, there you go. Like, agreed big time. It's very profitable to be like that. You know, so fascist. Like, I feel you. There's a lot of money wrapped up in it. Let me actually... Red coins at the Fluff Festival. Fluff Festival, huh? Yeah, it's 3 by the way. During Nofino's flood, someone sneaked into Pianta Village, scattered 8 red coins. A special Fluff Festival event, possibly. Find the red coins in places you never even thought to look. Previous red coin challenge experiences. 2 blue coins. No, it is true. It is true. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. So, also, the previous owner of this guide, I saw this the other day, did the math to figure out what they're missing, which I think is really funny. Good for them. They did it. They could do it. I'm proud of them. It's so funny. Oh, it is true. It is true. Yeah, it is amazing. It is amazing. Like, there's always a silly phrase. I don't know if it's beyond the American space, but it's the classic phrase of if you can't say if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. Or even like sticks and stones may break my bones or words will never hurt me. It's like, well, famously a lie on both of those. Because all they do is hurt people with words and create entire mindsets through carefully calculated media assaults to completely fry one's brain to only respond to the carefully calculated media assault. It is truly despicable. Spray the bird at the top of the large trees in the center and clean off the M on the roof of the underside of the village. Before we do this coin challenge, I want to thank my sponsor, BetterHelp. No, I want to dig into this shine, but I think it's possible here we have to go to the top of the tree. So we can do that real quickly. We read this 2 parts ago. The lengthy cloud hopping climb large tree doesn't mean for red coins. Made it to the very top of the tree. Grab the squirt nozzle. Open fire on the sun. You get blasted, big dog. Sun, you're in the splash zone. Rolling blast of H2O is all it takes on this very secret shine. Okay. We can do that. Get those 2 things, and then we'll take that out. And then we'll go back to the level and finish the red coins. But yeah, no, for sure. I actually like when someone writes in the guide because it means someone cared enough to like mark it, which to me is important. Maybe, I don't know. I really value marking in media one owns. I don't do it myself, but if someone does, it means they enjoyed it in a way that's a little different, and I think that's awesome. I think that's really cool. If someone enjoyed their guide enough to do that, I think that's great. I think that's really, really cool, personally. What? How do we get up there? What, stupid? There was also, like, under the house there was something. I don't know where we're going here. I should probably look at the map again. I really do like that someone writes in the guide, though. I think it's fun. Man, it is horrifying. The amount of damage the 80s did. Even like, outside, and to say outside is still silly because it's clearly a big part of it, but even outside the clear... you know, the export of cool clear magic fascism, said ironically, the cool part. The media from the 80s is still the relevant media, which is in its own right kind of pathetic, I guess. It bothers me to no end. Because, like, it's still very much like, this is 70s, but the 80s when it really took off US-wise. D&D is big again. Karate Kid, technically 80s. And, like all these things are just, like, Star Wars, 70s, and yet 80s. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It is so weird to me. Oh, boy. How do I... All that stuff is just still so popular. So weird. It really, I guess it makes sense because that was the first like mass mediated landscape that would still purport itself. It is strange. It is very strange to me. Okay, come on, get up there. Okay, okay, okay. What are we doing here? Oh my god. Please. Yes. I mean, I did not get the blue coins. We'll look at that in a second. Let me spray the sun. You're getting sprayed, big dog. I love that. I think that's really cute. I think that's one of my favorite parts of this game. I think that's just delightful. The like hiding the sun in the sun. It's cute. That was a good game design choice. Let me now take a look at the blue coins again. 101 big ones. Heck yeah. Love that. What was numbers 29 and 30? 29 was the bird at the top of the tree in the center, and 30 is the M on the underside. Oh, the underside. Oh, gross. It was 29, which was oh, it's this tree somewhere. We can do that. And 30 being the underside. We'll figure it out. I hate the other side of the village so much. It's this just giant gaping hole in the ground that you can just fall through and die should you jump poorly every time. I don't know who thought to make a village on a giant cliff or on a giant just floating island, but hey, I wouldn't do it. Personally. Not my guy. Don't know that guy. Crazy. All right, let's go. So this one, they said, was up on the tree, was the blue guy. There's apparently a blue bird on a tree. I don't know where that is, but hey, we'll take a look. We'll take a look. I'm hoping. I'm hoping. I want that. I want that tree. I want that good tree find. Oh, he is. Yeah, 80s damage. God. Alright, going up here. Going up here. Where is the blue bird, anyway? Where even is this blue bird? It says he's on the... Oh, he's up there? Oh my god. Yeah, I found him. Yeah, I found the guy. Wait, there he is. There he is. I'm gonna kill this man. I'm gonna spray this man down. Spray this whole man down. Get that man? Where'd he go? There he is. I see you. I see you, big bird. Nice. Yes. Ooh, missed it by that much. Unfortunate. But I know I mentioned like writing in guides. I don't. Oh, I have written in guides before. I still kind of do. But I do like when someone writes in guides because it means they care enough about it to do it. I've written in a few Bethesda guides because those games are confusing at times. And I think those are cool guides to write in. But I just means that someone enjoyed it enough to like mark what they were doing, keep track of it, and enjoy the space they're in. And I love to see that. I wish more people would enjoy guides where they want to write on them. That's how I look at it. As someone who loves guides, I'd rather someone have 30 guides they wrote in than one they did not. You know, because it means they used 30 guides that they liked enough to work. And I think it's exciting. Ah, man. How am I gonna get... Alright. Okay. Hey! Annotating a book. I've done it a few times. Thanks, man. Well, I clipped off. No, I didn't. Tell me more. How did I fall? Kangaroos in chat when I fall, please. Only kangaroos. Only kangaroo emojis. How do I get... How do I even get up there? Like, I don't even know how to, like, get up to that upper portion. Any kangaroos. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. If you're on Windows, I think the Windows period key lets you pull up an emoji keyboard. Technically, that's assuming the US layout of the keyboard. I think technically that's how that works. That's a fun fact for you. I use emojis a lot on computer with the job that I do, so I definitely recommend that actually. How do I get up there? I guess this one? Yes? Okay. Let's do here. All right. Keyboard. That works. Fine. I can live with that. I'm good with that. That's clean living. That's clean living. There we go. Now we're gaming. Now we're gaming. All right. Now I gotta find the M, which is over here. Oh boy. If I jump that, clean living enough for me. Gotta hover over. I love the squeakiness of it. It's so like braided. I think it's great. Here. Ooh, that was a unpleasant side flip. All right. Perfect. Gaming. Gaming, gaming, gaming. I'll take a herd. I'll take a herd. You like herds? Herd even. Got him. Let me. I'm gonna reset the space. So follow it to a T from this point. Because I don't know where to start, and at that point, I'm not about to find my way out of that. Admittedly, being up there is like I'm not doing that. Not happening. It's not happening. All right, here we go. Here we go. What do we have? What do we have? We'll start with the hardest red coin. Mario perishes trying to return. You won't have any other coins to cry over. That's hilarious. That's actually funny. There are other routes to take this coin, but this is the quickest one. Switch to the hover nozzle. Jump off the side. Try jump through the 4th and 5th verts. Hover as you see the metal scaffolding. If not sooner, you can hover too soon. Mario will jump to the top of the landmass. Hover to the top of the metal pathway. Take the coin from the left. And turn back. Follow the path to the end. Jump to the side of the next metal grate. Beat a flip up. Get around. Turn back to the scaffolding. Oh my god. So many words. Do not write it. Climb to the top. Head out to the east. Flip. So, okay. So this is basically what they're telling me. There's only one coin underneath, right? That's what they're telling me. There's only one coin underneath. Okay. Let me go get that coin. Let me go get that. I'm not surprised. That tracks. They look so good together. They vibe. They vibe for sure. They're so cool vibing, man. Zebras are really cool. I like zebras. They got cool designs. Zebra printed things go hard. That's awesome. I am not surprised. It's always interesting when animals do that. Herd. Hey, big dog. Happy New Year, Carlos. What's going on, big dog? Keep it up, too. Sorry to hear about that. Hopefully, it's good where you are. Hopefully, things kind of chill out a little bit. But definitely heard on that. Definitely heard on that. I can't say we have any snow going on over here. It's nice, crispy. The day started at like 3, and we're going to end at like 20. So, well, maybe 16, but we're definitely on the up and up. He's so lucky. Here we go. Sick. Yes, sir. There we go. Get up here. The coin was over there. So I probably should have just read the guide from this point, but yeah, whatever. It'll be fine. We'll figure it out. Not a huge issue. Probably jump up the backside of the thing once I'm over there, but we'll see. Ooh, I don't love how that feels. Okay, that's a little distance for my taste. New Year's, that's nice. That's kind of fun. Did not where I am. Funny enough. Guess we'll go this way. Hurt. Oh boy. Alright, straight on till morning. That is good enough for me. And it's so precarious. I love it. Oh no. Rip. That's funny. That's funny. That's awesome. Oh, good. A good double whammy. Yeah, that's fair. My animals don't care about it. They just kind of hang out. They really just like, yeah, whatever. One of my cats, figured out we have like I have a vent. So the cat just hung out by the vents and just stayed warm all day. Funny. It's so funny. I love that. Sorry to hear about that. Hopefully your cat comes around soon. Funny though. It is scary. Like, it is scary. It's just explosive for hours and hours. Like, it is weird, admittedly. Okay. Hey, let's try flipping, yeah? Thank you. That's good enough for me. Oh, heard, man. Yeah, you mentioned you got like 20 bottles coming your way, too. Of some cool mulled wine. So, yeah, you're definitely in it, dog. You're definitely in it. That's so funny. That's so funny. I mean, we made it up top. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah. You got a holly jolly new year for sure. As you exit the hole, break the crate to find the second red coin. Okay. Let's see if I can find the crate they were talking about. Because I went a different way up because I know where I wanted to go. And it wasn't that one. Looks like it was... Looks like it was edging. So... Let me follow the... Oh, good. Oh, poor. Oh, how devastating. Poor you. Yeah, man. So much wine. Whatever will you do? Whatever will you do? Pray emoji, so toxic. I love it. I'll tell you what, gamers. I'm kind of into the party emoji now. My love affair with the prayer emoji's over. I'm a party emoji guy now. The party hat emoji is my dude. Especially on Android, where he like plays his little horn. I love him. He plays his little like, what do you call it? Cornet party favor. Yeah, I love him. Party emoji's my guy. I love him. Yeah, that's my guy. That's who I'm. That's what I'm. I'm a big party emoji guy now. It's terrible. I get into a lot of trouble with it. It's party emoji. There was a pile up on the interstate. Party emoji. Yep. Oh, heck yeah. What you gonna get? What you making, big dog? The basin. The third red coins at the bottom of the basin when Chain Chomp took a bath. The Super Monkey Ball Special. Heck yeah, I see that Super Monkey Ball Special. The party ball. Heck yeah. I think I'm only... you know, I'm gonna be honest. I have never... Okay, heard. Real. I have never... seen one of those, like, party balls in my life. Like, ever. Like, I'm gonna be honest. I have never seen them. Heard. I've only seen them in, like, Super Monkey Ball and, like, Super Smash Bros. Melee. What do you, like, what is that? Is it like a piñata? I've never in my life seen that. Like, I've seen it in emoji form. I've just never actually thought about, have I seen one in real life? And the answer is no. I have not. Funny enough. What is that? Is that Phineas? What is that? Oh, that's a wine. Off the top of my head, it looked like Ferg from Phineas and Ferb. I was like, what am I looking at? Is that a piñata? Is that a piñata? It's a confetti ball. I've seen a piñata. I know a piñata. Piñatas are typically designed around other things, I guess. It's a confetti ball is what it is, right? I've never seen a confetti ball in my life. Those are confetti balls, is what that is, I guess. But yeah. Anyway, barrels of candy, that goes hard. I mean, I'm used to the just like design of whatever, be it a football team logo or something like that. Oh, I like that. That's cute. The party popper is cute. I do to the party popper. That's so funny. That's hilarious. Party popper, yeah. Yeah, no, barrels of candy is good. Honestly, just give me candy. Get out. Ooh, grapes go hard. What kind of grapes you got? Grapes bang, man. Love a good grape. Look behind the tree. There's a beehive. Get out of there. Run! Bird. I guess we go this way for it? Yeah, that's kind of great. Great. Oh my god. That is... That is so mean. Thanks, man. That is so mean. No, I didn't know that. Good reminder. Thanks, dog. Illiterate for 10 minutes. Honestly heard. Honestly heard. It's better than actually being literate. I just like... I feel like I should probably, I'm gonna lateral here. Let me start with that one. Because I feel like the rest of them are not that hard. I hate that one. The bees there, oh, it's so annoying. Oh my God, that's driving me nuts. That's driving me nuts, bro. Can't believe that. So mad. I just like, the bees are so petty. That's such a petty placement. I don't know how I'm supposed to get that. Like, do I just commit to it? Like, how do I get that? I guess I just commit to it, right? Can't see. Okay. Oh, illiterate instead. Yeah. Awesome illiterate alligator. For sure. That's a funny bit. Now, I'm not illiterate. I'm illiterate. I just spent like 30 minutes being with alliteration. That's hilarious. That's such a good bit. Tell me about the, you know what? I don't care. Do what you want with the plunger. I'm not, yeah, man. Heard. Heard on that. Heard. Let's go here, here, here. Great. Let's go down to the Underdark to get that stupid pickup. So bad. So bad. This game sucks. Oh, plumber, buy me dinner first. Heard. Hey. Heard. That's funny. You love it. I know I mentioned I'm a bidet guy now, and I'm still a bidet guy, but shout out to the bidet. That's all I'm gonna say. Shout out to the bidet. I have a whole like bidet bit I'm working on, but like bidets go hard. Bidets are clean living. All right. It's good, man. You can get like, can you have space in the toilet for like one of the toilet bidets? You can get one that like uses the bait if your toilet's like a basin on the back. You can do that. Listen, I got the bidet in my car, big dog. I'm pooping in my car. I'm pooping in my vehicle. I'm bad dumping in the car, dog. Diesel. No. Okay. Why am I going this way? I needed to go to the swing. There's the swing. That's fine. My SUV is cool. I love my car. It drives good. All right, here we go. Know about cars. Actually, maybe go this way with it. I love it. Heard. That's fair. That's fair. I love my SUV. I like being up tall. It's great. It's great. It's awesome. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. Oh, no. Did I? Tell me more. When did I fall? I don't know that. Didn't know. You gotta have a macro for that. You gotta have a macro for that. The compensation car? What do you mean the compensation car? Tell me more. Tell me more. Because it's true. I've got nothing going on downstairs. Absolutely right. That is correct. But I will say I'm aware of it and I don't care. However, that is true. That is true. The compensation car is a truck. I don't know if you've seen an American-style truck, but that's the compensation car. Sorry to tell you. That's what that is. That's the truck, dog. That's not an SUV. That's a truck. I have a nice, spacious vehicle with decent gas mileage that holds a lot of stuff and drives pretty good. That's what I have. Yeah. I have an APC. I drive an APC. I'm actually driving an APC right now. Yeah. I hope to replace my Hummer with a Cybertruck. Thanks for asking. Oh, good. This is nice. Good. This is nice. Tell me more. Tell me more. That's funny. That's funny. But you know, Heard. Honestly, that's fair enough. Fair enough. I'll tell you what. You go get behind the wheel of an SUV and tell me that's a compensation car. Okay. I gotta spray the other way. I mean, yeah, if I was driving an SUV, or an even slip. If I was driving an APC, I probably would too. Oh, did I? Crazy. I feel like this is Sun's attempt to condition me to never stream platformers again. I feel like that's what this is. This is Sun's very not so veiled attempt to be like, I'm gonna make sure this person hates platformers in a public space. Hates them. Absolutely hates them. At least we're not playing Super Meat Boy. That's for sure. That game. That's such a great game for someone that isn't me. Alright, where are we going? Gotta think about getting out of here. Okay, let's get up here. What time is it? I got time. I got 20 minutes. I got lost in the sauce this time. Man, it's so cool. It's finally back though. Got back from the shop 2 days ago, so excited to have my car back. It's been really nice. Drives really well. It's all back to tip top in order. So yay. I did say I did enjoy the Toyota Corolla though. It's pretty nice. It wasn't really my kind of thing. Or was that Toyota? It was a Camry. It was a Camry. I enjoyed it well enough. It's a little small for my taste. It was too close to the road, but I liked it. I liked it well enough. The sports mode was pretty aggressive. Oh god. Let me see. That kind of bangs. That kind of bangs. That's hilarious. That's so funny. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I need to go this way. So 1, 2. I'm gonna hit the 3. Here we go. 3. Ah! I never had issues with this game. I never had issues getting this coin until I got hit by the bee. And now I'm just like losing my mind at this point. If I can get this coin, I think we'll be fine. There it is. There it is. Now we're back. Now we're so back. There's the emoji. Oh no. We're gonna get that coin. Then we're gonna get those. Once we get past the B zone, we should be. There it is. Yup. 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 Like a kangaroo. There it is. Pain. Unbearable pain. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. The mushroom had an edge? Edge in the mushroom? Follow me on Blue Sky. I had no issues, and now I just cannot do this anymore. Cannot do this anymore. 1, 2, 3. First try. God. Hospital? Is that a hospital? Love Hotel. Oh yeah, you know that story. Yeah, heard. Wouldn't be the first time. Follow me on Blue Sky. Anyway. Hey. All right, we are down here. Let's get this, and then I'm getting the frick out of here, big dog. I'm getting the frick out of here. There it is. I'm going down here, maybe. Yeah, sure. Love this game. I'm gonna go straight for the bees, so I can just at least suffer later if I don't make it. Let me see. Holding down the horn is honestly kind of real. That's awesome. That goes hard. That's awesome. Oh, that's great. That's great. That's great. I'm glad no one got hurt, I suppose. But that's hilarious. That is... It's only hilarious because it worked out in the end. But that kind of bangs. Driving an APC sounds like it would go hard. Kind of same though. Hey man, you want to go steal an APC? Hit me up. I'm free on Thursdays. It's hilarious. That's awesome. Go to Kentucky, steal an APC, get shot. My favorite. Yeah, that's what I know. You mentioned that like that's a big yeah for sure. It's honestly real. No, it definitely feels like a 90s thing to do. Yeah, that's awesome. All right, we are so locked in, gamers. We're so locked in because I have my cool compensation car, my favorite. Here we go. My knee. All right, let's lock in. Let's lock in from here. Oh my god. Am I finally happy? I think I'm finally happy in life. From the basin, head straight under the fruit tree. It's fine. Okay, I know where the fruit tree is. It's right here. Freaking wild. Compensation car's hilarious, by the way. Because, like, living in the U.S., like, no one in the U.S. would ever dare think of an SUV as a compensation car because we have, like, vehicles that are street legal that are 4 times the size. Like, that's so funny. That's like a U.S. citizen. That's hilarious to me. For Europe, I get it. I get it, man. I get it. Them roads are tiny. They're all cobblestone. You gotta get a little dude. I get it. But that's awesome. That's hilarious. In the tall grass, head to the western edge of the village. 6 red coins in the tall grass. You need to swing in the palm tree. Heard. Do that. That's so funny. Hilarious. Should be out here, I'm guessing. Yeah, it definitely seems like a different world. That's so funny. UK with EU, honestly. No, fair enough. Heard. Although, I don't know, man. France got some pretty tiny streets, bro. France got some, like, little dinky guys. Up in the France, they got some tiny streets, bro. I'm gonna be real. UK for sure. Heard. But France got some tiny streets. Detention. Yeah. That's crazy, bro. That's really stressful. France's Royal UK. Don't tell any of them that. You're about to start another war. Made me so lucky. One of my favorite quotes from I don't think they're, but they speak French anyway. They have one of my favorite quotes from one of my writing buddies. They said, I was complaining about cash versus cachet, and their response was, well, admittedly, you could start with blaming the French, which is admittedly a good thing to do. And I'm like, honestly, fair. Honestly, true. Heard. England can really take it under the cheek right now. They definitely could get a little action going. Head back to the village. The village's bridge entrance. Climb the large tree there. Follow limb on the right where the tree forks. Follow the first right onto the large palm leaf. Red coin situated on the end of the leaf. We're edging a leaf. All right. Yeah, they can really take an L here or there. Be nice. Which? First right is what it said. And then it's up there. Oh, God. I see it. Oh, God, the bees. The bees are back, baby. The bees are here to sting you. Shout out the bees. Any bee enjoyers? Bees are cute. I have no hard opinions on bees. Bees are pretty cute, though. Bees are alright. We gotta go here. I'm getting out of here. Getting the frick out of here. I'm not playing at that. That was awful. It's so funny. Bees are cool, man. They are freaky, though. Wasps are freaky. Bees are whatever. Wasps are like, oh, man. Maybe go get the grave sting, brother. Wait, in Titan Quest, you can get all the grapes you want. Largest tree in the middle of the village holds the last red coin. Oh, yeah. Jump and hover on the lowest ledge. Reach the rocket jump. Launch up to the sky. Activate the water. Swing will move. Swing high enough. Jump to the cloud. Golden mushroom. Swing eventually carries Mario through if he squirts enough water. Same. Use the rocket nozzle to blast upward into the clouds above, where the clouds become wet. They grow bigger. Nice. Tell me less. Water the top of the clouds. Run towards the palm leaf. Monday, if you got me. With the palm leaf above while charging up to the rocket. Blast up before nearing the edge of the cloud with accurate aim. Mario will land on the leaf again. Walk above the inside of the leaf. The platform, grab the coin. Stay put. Tell me why. Whatever, we'll figure that out later. Monday, heard. We'll get it. Well, I'll post about it on Sunday for sure. But heard. Check that out. I really did enjoy Last Epoch, though. I've been trying to convince my brother to check it out at some point. Once we're done with Grim Dawn, I'll get him to check that out. I think he'll have a good time with it. It's a different design philosophy, but it was fun. Everything being instant was like killing me inside. Not negative, it's just I'm not used to everything being instant in a game like that. It was wild. Good time, though. Really good time. Alright, come up here. The worst hardcore I've ever played in my life, admittedly. Hilarious is what it was. Alright. And boom. So funny. So funny. Worst player at hardcore has to leave the game. I agree. I agree. It, again, as I said, it kind of feels like a mobile phone game. Not necessarily derogatory. It just kind of does. It's weird. It is weird. It is so weird. Why do I want to get up there? Okay. Well, it's bizarre. It is a bizarre choice. I don't hate it, but it is weird. No, it's fun. It has ideas. It has ideas. It has pretty good ideas. It's got systems. The plot, take it or leave it. But gameplay-wise, very solid. It does feel good to play. Okay, well. We have the 30. We have the 30. I'm begging you, game. I'm begging you, game. It feels good, and the animations are really tight. Well, people also think that, like, I don't know, man. But I don't know, man. People will play anything with a story. Like, it's a good story. It's not. It's probably not. I don't trust it. I do not trust time travel narratives ever. Ever. Super good. Fair. Heard. That's funny. Come on. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to either... I gotta spray the clouds out there, don't I? Alright. Those clouds are pretty cool looking, actually. Oh, boy! I didn't fall. I'm moving vertically. Please don't leave. Please don't. Okay, heard. The headphones, nice, bro. I keep debating getting some. I bet I would like over-ear headphones, like earbuds like that sort of thing. I just always use covered headphones. I got my headphones looking like this. I got two phones in my ear. It's like, hey, I'm listening. I'm gaming over here. Okay, let me... Yeah. How do I get... Oh. Hey, let's go read about this. I don't want to die here. That would be really unpleasant. From the top of the tallest tree in Pianta Village, Isamo's leaf to the end. If you don't see the Pappas... The Pappas? The Pap smear kind of game? Is that... Okay. Okay. That's awesome. I love that. And it's good when you get some nice headphones for cheap. Sometimes you can really get them, especially like secondhand market. Pretty good. You can always replace the ear pads. Like, it's pretty good. I dig it. Okay. Jump to the seed when it comes down to jumping range. Stand on the seed shadow. Judge's position to you. Rocketing up. Mario automatically takes hold of the seed. Do nothing. Let the seed... Hey, gamers. New year, same Ferg. Let the cum float over the distant cloud. Turn the camera into the side so you can better see when Mario is over the cloud. Jump down to the cloud and collect the shine sprite. Nice job. Follow me on Blue Sky. Grab it! Grab it! Gaming! This level is kind of freaky. I guess? Oh god, one fear. There was one fear there. I did not love how that felt. That made me feel some kind of way. Woo! Woo! Alright, Naztec, Hearn, man. Hearn, that sounds good. Alright, well, that was nice. That was nice. So, gamers, we are now down to the last coin in Pianta Village, which is the 100 coins. I should have... I should have time to do that. It's gonna be tight. Let me take a look. Let me, start by knocking this out. I'm gonna take a look at that real quick and dirty. But I should have time for that at least. Yeah, let me see. Come over here. Little Tanuki action. I love them. They're so cute. They're so cute. Look at them. Those are my guys. They're so funny. I love Tanuki. They're so cute. They're just raccoons with giant nuts. Awesome. You made me so lucky. That's true. Fun fact. All right, let's try that again. I got time. I'm a speedrun kind of guy. I'm a speedrunning Andy. We're a speedrunner. We're known for our fast ability to play games poorly. Let's do it. To the phones. Calling them the phones goes hard, actually. I've never would have thought to call headphones the phones. They're kind of big, though. I love that. Go. All right. Let's come up here. All right. We're back. Freaking dirty. Here's what it says. Boom. A and C sounds cool. I got some Sony ones I got for a good price. I like them a lot, but heard. Alright, we got the requisite 100 coins. Initial trip through the Pianta Village, episode 1. Many wooden crates give you money. Cross the village to the large statue to the north. Ground pound in snows. Another ground pound at the bottom of the circular path. 30 coins in this area alone. Rest of them are the flaming mushrooms. Use the flood, extinguish them. 6 to 8 coins each. Heard. You can do that. Call them phones? Really? I've never heard them called phones. That's interesting. Interesting. I dig it. I just call them headphones or just earbuds. Over-ear earbuds. That's a headphone. Over-ear earbuds with a cup. That's a headphone. Yeah. Heard. Interesting. Heard. Let's see what we got. We're gonna go speech chat. We're gonna go speech chat. Here we go. We're gonna go speech chat. Here we go. 1. Here comes the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Hey, Quan, are you here? Hey, Ferg. Nice. Someone's lacking the proper training. It's so funny. That's fair. That's fair. Deep loud noises is freaky. I'm sorry, I had a tuba or like a bass singer joke in there, but heard. I do feel you though. I do feel you though. I dig it. I dig it. I dig it for sure. That's fair. That's fair. Down to tubas. I like tubas. Tubas are a cool sound, man. Tubas kind of bang. It might just be the ones on the ground, maybe. I don't know. Let's see. This is episode 1, right? Probably. I didn't check. Probably is. A lot of coins, honestly. The ability, the timing on this feels nice. Oh, heard. I feel that. I feel that. I feel that. And it wasn't to make. If it's not to make me lie, I do apologize. I saw a joke for a tuba joke, and tuba jokes don't come up often. Maybe they do. Maybe I'm hanging out with the wrong people. If anyone has more opportunities, heard, to discuss tuba jokes, let me know. As I want to up my tuba game. I want to up that tuba game, baby. Tubas go hard. Tubas are fun. Tubas are fun, man. Like a bassoon, but totally different. Follow me on Blue Sky. Yeah, real. Let me see. That's funny. That's funny. My phone's always on silent. My philosophy is I have no skills that require somebody to need me, so if they need me, you don't need me. like, oh, you need me to post something on Twitter? You know you don't. Yeah. No, you don't. You really don't. I'm sorry. You don't. You think you do. You don't. Like, those are my skills. So, follow me on Blue Sky. If something happened, what can I do about it? What can I do about it? Nothing. Nothing. That's it. I'm useless. I'm useless. Thumbs up. Let's see. I am. You got it. We gotta do it. We gotta finish this. We gotta do this level. We're on this. We're on this. Probably. So funny. That's real though. Oh, noise canceling is cool. Alright, let's they said the nose. I know the nose gives you a lot of money for sure. It's like money, bro. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come here. They said this was pretty good, allegedly. They lied. People just be lying, bro. Is that right? Oh, sure is. Pretty good. Pretty good. Should be okay here, I think. Let's see, that's fair. That's I never really use, I don't really listen to a lot of audio throughout the day, admittedly. I got these little tiny speakers that kind of work, so turns out. Apparently, these guys have money in them, like 6 and 7. No. Let's see about this. Okay, that's the allegation. Can I slam them? Oh, okay. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. That's really nice, actually. I like that. I did not know about that. That's, you know, heard. heard. Yeah, same. My speakers they're not great, but they're pretty good for the price point and what I use them for, so it's not, I'm not having like, they're not like audio. They're not built in. I don't. Even the worst not built-in speakers are still not built-in. Probably. Although one of my monitors used to have like a built-in soundbar that went with it, and that soundbar actually kind of banged. I'm not gonna lie, it was actually pretty good. It's a Dell monitor for like 2006 that honestly still has a great picture today. What about this guy? Does this guy have anything? But it's not. Let's see. What about this guy? That guy for sure up there. Oh yeah, for sure. All right. Hey, you want to spray that guy? Heard. All right. So, is this safe? Are we good? Do not go underground. Do not go underground. Do not go. Oh, you want the Beyond statue? Fine. Let's see. That's so awesome. That goes hard. That actually goes hard. I love that. That's really, really cool. I love that so much. All right. That was easier than I thought it would be. Oh, that was gonna fly off. All right, and that is perfectly at 2 hours. I know I said I could speedrun, but I actually did not expect to actually make that. I'm gonna be really honest. I'm impressed that I did. Because I am 14 minutes from starting my workday, so I gotta get the tech running. So, gamers, thank you for letting me play fast and loose with Mario and my career today. Facetiously, it'll be fine. I'm glad we could play some Mario. I'm glad we could get toxic at some Mario. Glad we could talk about the mediated landscape, or the hellscape, should I say, created by the US. Shout out to that. If you want more of me, I don't know why you would. If you do, you can like, subscribe, and ring my bell. If you're on YouTube, check the description below for my socials. If you're here and you're not in my Discord already, which all y'all are, check that server out. We have fun. I'm working on building a website. I don't know when it's going to get done, but I am working on it slowly but surely because I want to take control of my ownership of my media again. So we'll do that at some point. I'm debating doing it myself or just using like a blogger. We'll figure it out. Anyway, gamers, thank you all for hanging out. Hopefully, I catch y'all on Monday for some Titan Quest. We always have some laterals. If not, Tuesday for some stuff with Max. Monday night for Dead Rising with Relic, and then who knows what we're going to get into next week. We should beat this game next week. I might go straight into Galaxy. I kind of am having a good time with these Mario games. I could kind of do some Galaxy. We'll see. No guarantees, but I could do some Galaxy. I will catch y'all on the flippy dippy. My name is Ferg. You're the Ferglings. Y'all been great. Thank you. Happy New Year. Good night.